Hi, I'm Joseph Matterson with J3 Productions, and today I'm doing an unboxing video for Willys Electronics of San Diego. So today we have the Klein Tools VDV Scout Pro LT Tester Kit. So we'll go ahead and open up the cardboard packaging, and that'll give us this nice, what do you call this? Well, it's a zippered pouch, very robust, at least in look. It gives us some nice storage options, and we'll go ahead and open it up. And you can see right off the bat we've got our manual in a nice pouch over here. All this sophisticated looking stuff. And so here's the tester itself. It has a protective display cover on it. And so this has the network, coaxial, and phone connections right there. And it also has this remote that I'll get to that pops out that has an RJ11 and an RJ45 on it. And then over here in these inserts that you can take out, we have, for one thing, these coaxial remotes, and they're labeled 1 through 19. And then this 20th spot here is taken up by this this coupler, and that you'll see why that's necessary in a second. And then this other insert has 19 RJ45 plugs. So these are the network remotes. So I'll go ahead and take this 50-foot network cable that I have here. This is just a Cat 5 cable. So I'll plug one end into there, and I'll plug the other end into here. And it should pass. Okay, so it's showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so that means all 8 wires in this cable have passed. And the ID 1 there is just because that's this remote. But if I disconnect this, and I actually need a coupler for this because these are both male ends, so I'm just going to use this 25-foot coupling cable here. So I'll plug one end into here, and I'll plug this into the other end of that. And when I turn it on, I should be able to see, yep, ID 1, and it's scanning nothing. But if I take the other end of this, so that I can plug in this remote, it should test it over that length, and it's going to tell us pass. Okay, so through all this distance, 50 plus 25 plus 6 feet here, this cable passes. So onto the coaxial part, and this is where the coupler comes in handy. So I'm going to screw this into here so that I can demonstrate the function of that. And unfortunately the kit only comes with one coupler, so I had to bring my own in just for this this little demonstration. So I'll screw this into here, and then on the other end, thanks to this coupler, I can take remote 1, plug it right into there. You don't need to screw these in, they'll just push on. Nice little connectors. And once I do that, I can turn this on, and it shows that it passed. So this is a good cable. And then for the phone function, here I have this is just a 4-conductor cable, but it has an RJ11 plug. So I can go ahead and plug that into here, and I can plug the other end into this remote in the RJ11 jack, and I should be able to push this button again, and it's going to show us that wires 1 and 6 are failing, and that's just because this is a 4-conductor cable, but it is showing us that the other 4 are functioning properly. And then the other thing that's really cool about this tester is that it tests cable length. So if I use this to turn it on, it's automatically measuring cable length. Now right now it's set for data, so I need to push phone or voice, and it's telling me that this is an 11-foot cable. Now notice there's nothing on the other end. This doesn't require anything on the other end to measure cable length, and 11 feet is actually accurate. I did measure this earlier, that's 11 feet. And then if I take this 50-foot purple cable that I have here, put that in data, and it's telling me that it's 50 feet, which it is 50 feet exactly. And then if I plug this into the 25 foot extension that I have here, that'll take us up to 81 feet, and that's just because I have this other 6-foot patch cable plugged in. So you can see this is very accurate and very nice since it doesn't require anything on the other end. You can see exactly how long a cable is just by doing that. And this does in fact also work for the coaxial connection. Just keep in mind that if you have a remote on the other end, it is going to add, I think, maybe a foot to the measurement. So 4 feet, that's accurate for this as well. So that does it for the Klein Tools VDV Scout Pro. It's a very versatile tool. I've used many network testing and well, coaxial testing tools, but this is the first one I've seen that puts so much function into one little device, and they even give you a nice kit with everything you need in it. So my name is Joseph Matterson, and I thank you for watching.